Check, check. 1 2 1 2. go. What's good? What's good? Ooh, hot mic, hot mic. How you guys doing? Long time no talk. Let me know how it sounds. I'm on a whole new setup, whole new computer, whole new program, whole new everything. I'm looking crazy out here. What side is this on? Cool. All right, all right, all right. What is good? What is good? It's been a minute since I've streamed, but now that the bull market's over, we might as well get back to it. You guys think we've seen the top or what? Hope everybody's having a good Friday. We're just out here chilling. I'm just kind of winging it, just testing out the setup. I lost all my samples, so I'm going to have to rebuild the samples in the stream deck, so that's kind of sad. Just getting that set up on the fly. And yeah, before we get started, if you could come over to the Twitter, give this stream a retweet, try to get some more hash heads in here. We're going to talk about Zen. We're going to talk about the markets in general, catch up on some charts. Honestly, I haven't looked at charts in months. I've just kind of been lost in the meme coin world, doing my thing on Solana, running a validator on X1. We're still mining XenBlocks, having fun doing it all. So yeah, let's get into it. Check out Crypto Bubble, see how we're doing in the EmojiDrac going to #1. Ha, look at this. So I pull up Crypto Bubbles for the first time in forever, and Pulse and PulseX are absolutely ripping right now. What's this about? Oh, this is the year chart. Wait, what's happening? I don't even know what chart that was. Well, let's take a look at the month. It's been a pretty rough month. Pretty much everything is red. Altcoin bloodbath. Everything down 30 to 40% over the last month. That's the volatility in crypto. And it's starting to feel like the president of the United States launching a meme coin may have been the top of the market. Because since then, everything's just been a bloodbath. I got a couple ones. This XCN. What is this? Onyx coin? That's up 1,000%. A couple other random green ones. Pulse Chain up 20%. Ultima up 131%. But almost everything else is red. Look at the week. More of the same thing. Things down 30, 40% over the week. And it's pretty much everything. Nothing's really standing out here. Got, again, a couple green things, but over the last day, more of the same thing. Pulse Chain and PulseX and Hex are pumping, but everything else is down 4, 5, 6% on the day. So, man, just blood after blood after blood. You think EmojiDrac loves that. Shout out to PTTC on Pulse. New all-time high. That's crazy, man. I don't want to hear it. No, I'm just playing. But, man, what a kick in the dick. Pulse PTGC, the Gray. Shout them out. But, what's up, Simple Waters? Man, I don't have the You Think Too Much sample anymore. I got to get that back. But yeah, what are we doing? What are we looking at? Let's go check out Deck Screener, see what's happening. I don't even remember what charts I have on my my playlist over here. But let's see what we got. Alti. Oh man, that just shows how long it's been. Last time I looked at this, I was into Alti. What a sad thing that was, man. I didn't lose too much. I put a couple $100 in. I'm not sure what the what's the latest news on Alti here. What a way to start the show, huh? We're trying out X communities to kick off the conversation about V2. All right, so I lost my money. You got Zen. Zen's holding pretty strong, even though the entire market's pulling back, including Ethereum. Zen's still holding the 6001, which is good to see. Got all the way up to 6018, currently sitting at 6011, and it's just kind of range bound now, which is good to see. It's kind of finding a floor here. Let's zoom out to the 4 hour. And yeah, you can kind of see this floor right around 601, and it's kind of holding that. So that's good to see. Zen showing some strength in the bloodbath. What's up, Lou? Welcome. What's up, Rolando? Simple. Lakoto. Aiden, what's up, Augmented? But yeah, Zen holding the floor. Hopefully it can hold this. We'll see what happens over the next couple weeks. I'm gonna take a look at some altcoin charts. I saw some interesting things today. DBZen, what's DBZen? 41 cents. Oof. Sheesh. For DBZen. I had this little pump here back in December. Got all the way up to $1.50 and then... Man, when was this? Last April, it got up to $5. That was like the renaissance. That was right when Q was cooking. Roz was on fire. Since then, man. Bloody. Titan X2. Ooh, it did break this downtrend. I drew this forever ago. Actually coming out of the downtrend. Bouncing off the support. That's interesting. If this comes up here and bounces off this, I might be a buyer of some Titty X. XenCat. Man, what happened with XenCat today? Owl was having some technical difficulties on Fred's stream. Hopefully they have her back next week. That'd be cool if XenCat could get some recognition. It sounds like, though, they're trying to... They want coins. They want people that own 10% of the supply, and they want to buy it off you at a discount and lock it up, and then promote the coin so they can pump their bags. They don't have a reason to dump it. You know, then they'll pump their bags, and then they'll dump it. So it's kind of a shitty thing, in my opinion. And it's really not meant for fair launches, fair crypto like Zen and XenCat. It would be cool if they showed some love, but that's not how we're working out here. We don't have a marketing wallet with 10% of the supply ready to sell Fred at a discount. You know, when Libra wallet. Yeah, right. When's the bridge at? Remember that screen? I remember I got access to it. It was it was like the order book for ordinals, and it actually kind of worked, but you could only do like $5 at a time or something. It's kind of funny. But yeah, XenCat's doing its thing. Nice little pump. This is one I DCA into. Anytime I get a little Solana, I'll get some XenCat, I'll get some Potato Vampire, get some Soul Zen. Got EBCH here. Remember I was mining this back here, had that 400% pump. Another big pump here. We'll take a look at MintMeme later. But how's Soul Zen doing? Uh-oh, that's not good. So I had this one drawn for a while. Finally broke the uptrend to the downside, and that's not good. Yeah, this thing might be coming down here. Curious to see what happens with Soul Zen. You know, where's it going to fit in the ecosystem? Some SNEC. Cardano meme coin. Oof, ugly. Ugly. My AVAX watch list is empty. I sold all my Arena. Man, Arena came and gone. I haven't streamed since I got on Arena, and I'm already done with Arena. That's how... That came and went so fast for me. It was really cool for like a week or two. Everybody was tipping and having fun, and then... I don't even know if drama happened. It just got old real quick. Weighs at like 0.8. That's nuts. Look at CBZen pumping over here. Ooh, this chart's juicy. I haven't touched this chart in forever either, and it's still holding structure. Making some higher lows here. That is juicy. So it's gonna happen. Gonna get a little one of those out of CBZen. That'd be nice. So my AVAX list is empty. My base memes list is empty. DBZen's pretty much dead on every chart. My ETH memes are just Zen and Titan X. That's funny. Wagwan. John Smith told me. Tell John. I heard he's got some financial advice for me. How's Pulse Chain doing? So much drama in Pulse Chain right now. Everybody's wondering about this pump tires. Is it Richard? Has Richard lost his way? Has the Pulse Chain ethos been lost? You know, they were kind of about that fair crypto, you know, self-sovereignty, not your keys, not your crypto. Making fun of Solana, making fun of Pump.Fun, and then they get Pump.Tires, and then everyone's pointing fingers saying each other's a hypocrite. It's kind of funny. Who was that? I think it was Corey Costa. He had like a meltdown on Twitter. I was kind of relating to it, so that's why I want to pull it up. Oh man, he tweets a lot. I don't got time. I actually exited the Pulse Chain ecosystem and then I came back. I was gone for like a week. That's crazy. Is Richard ever going to come save the day? We'll see. That's funny. You guys are creepers over here. I'm just playing. Then we got the Solana memes. Have this Magic Eden airdrop. Oh my god. I sold most of it, but I kept a little bag, and why didn't I sell all of it? Jeez. $5 was where I sold, right up here. And this is dead. Got Trump coin dumping down to $16. I got out of this one just in time. But this is just a, yeah, I mean, there's the Trump coin. That's so funny. If that was the top of the market, this was the this was the ultimate signal. The president of the United States dropping a meme coin, and then his wife doing it a day later. Like, ugh, what an ugly chart. I thought we were joking. I forget who it was. I was sitting in a Twitter space and someone mentioned the Melania token, and I'm like, there's no way. That has to be a joke, right? Like that's just someone launching a token. That's not official. And then it was official. God damn. What are we doing out here, guys? Colin. I got a pretty cool NFT from Colin. That's my PFP on Twitter. It's just an AI agent, which seems to be another fad that's coming and going. You know, we had the meme craze for a little bit. We had the token launches for a bit. We had the emoji tokens for a bit. Then for a little while, AI agents got hot. And now it just seems everything seems to be fading away, just like another fad. Yeah, you guys are cracking me up. Some Thai? Oh man, that's where I bought Thai. Ugly. But I wanted to check something out here. Let's go ahead and take a look at TradingView. Forget who I was watching earlier. It might have been Jordan Cameron. But he was pointing out some interesting charts. Let me get logged in here. God, I've been in crypto so long that my TradingView login is my Facebook login. That's crazy. But what I wanted to see, there's some interesting charts here. Like, let's look at Ethereum. Trees forever. Hey. Yeah, I have Miami staked. yeah, let's get rid of this EMA ribbon. Let's go ahead and zoom out. Let's look at the weekly. Wow, what is this? This is funny. Some early 2023 charts. My buy zone was under 1200. How's that for a buy zone? My break even from last market from buying up here was 28.92, which is, that's painful that it's under my break even from 2020 and 2021. Oof. But this was an interesting chart. God damn, this is ugly. Yeah, so if we go all the way back, and it's really coming down to like make or break time for this market. Yeah, everybody's really expecting some fireworks. So we're ready for alt season. We're ready to go, but a lot of these charts are not agreeing with what's happening. So this is either like the perfect time to DCA. And if you really believe we're going to see an alt season, now's the time to buy, because we're coming up on this trend lines and all these different charts going back to even all the way back to here, back to 2020. So if we line this up here, use these candle closes, you can see we actually wicked below this trend line. Even if we bring this down here, it's like that is crazy. Like we're tapping that trend line. So if we don't hold this trend line on ETH, it's going to be a bloody Ethereum according to the charts. I mean, now you do see the RSI coming down here. It looks like that's reset. So there's a good chance that we hit the support just like we've done here and here and here, all the way back here in 2020. So if you believe in ETH, it's gonna hold the support. Now might be a good time to kind of DCA, watch for it to come down. It already tagged this line, so you may have missed your chance to DCA there, but it's really interesting. A lot of these shit coins, like let's take a look at Avalanche. Avalanche is another good one. So I'm going to draw a little zone here. You come all the way back here to late 2023. That's a year and a half ago. And even all the way back here, this is April 2022, looking at this weekly chart. And then even coming all the way back here even further. So you have these supports that have been here since 2022, 2023. Lost my drawing pen. Here we go. So you got, it's hitting it here, it's hitting it here, and it's coming down, and we just came down. You know, the feeling back in August and July over the summer, remember how painful that was? We were going sideways for 8 months, just doing absolutely nothing. You know, everyone kind of thought that was the top. You know, that was before we hit 100,000, and we were kind of ranging between like 50 and 60K. The ETF hype was over, and we went sideways all summer. Everybody thought like we should have sold in May and went away. And then if you bought back in October and November, right before the election, that was the time to buy. So that's what this was. If you look at this date, this was the summer going into August, September. That would have been the perfect time to buy AVAX. Then it shoots up here. Now we're back in the zone, and we just hit the zone again. So if you would have bought here in July 2022, that would have been a good move. If you would have bought here November 23, that would have been a good move. Bought here in August 24, that would have been a good move. And now we're back here, February 25. Is this going to be another good move, or are we going to fall through and die? So all these charts are looking like this right now. You know, that's Avalanche. We looked at Ethereum tagging the trend line. Let's take a look at, I don't know, Optimism. Same type of thing. What's funny is I already have the thing drawn here. So I just pull this up here, and Optimism's a fairly new coin. Now, this was airdropped in 2022. So if you would have bought it when it tagged the line here, 99 cents, December 2022. Bought it when it tagged the line here at 99 cents in June 2023. It'd be up here. You know, bought it down here, July 2024, tagged again, and then here we are. And then it actually fell below it, that's kind of a dangerous sign, you know. So what are we doing with all these coins right now? Like, it's really do or die for a lot of the market. And then you have your stronger coins. You have your coins like Solana and Link. Like if I look at Link, it's nowhere near where it was over the summer or in the previous bear market. So like if you look in July 2022, it was down at $6. It's currently at $18. If you look at August 2023, it was still at $6, but it's now at $18. If you look in prior to the election in November, it was $10, but now it's $18. So Chainlink is really showing this strength that these other altcoins aren't showing at all. Same with Solana. You know, you look where Solana was, $12 in early 2023. Now it's 192. That's showing mad strength. I mean, that's crazy strength compared to something like Avalanche or VeChain. You look at VeChain. Now, if you would have bought each time it tagged the bottom of this trend line, that is tagging here, here, here. But even this is showing a little strength. This is making a higher low. So that VeChain might be a good buy because it's showing a little strength right now. So this is just kind of how I'm looking at the altcoins right now. Are we heading into this bear market? You know, if you would have bought Cardano here, you had a nice trade, another nice trade, another nice trade, and then it's showing this strength hanging up here at 70 cents. So all these different coins are showing all these different types of strength. And it was kind of funny when Jack posted that USDC contract, right? You know, I kind of took that at what it was. People were debating, like, why would he do that? Why would he post USDC? Is he being funny? No, he's telling us to take profits because things are going to get bloody. So if you got into USDC and took your profits and moved to stables up here, now you can buy back at a discount. So that's kind of what I'm looking at. For me, it's trying to gauge how low we're going to go before I can deploy the dry powder. And that's what's kind of scary about this make or break moment is, you know, just pull up another random coin. Let's look at Filecoin. Perfect example. If you bought here in December 2022, pop. If you bought here early 2023, pop. Bought here over the summer, right before the election, pop. Now we're back here again. Is it going to show that same strength and pop again? Or is it going to take a poop instead of a pop? So yeah, that's kind of what's been on my mind with the charts lately. I'm sure you guys want to hear about Zen though, right? Actually spun up the hashhead.io validator last week. Let's see, let's make sure we're still running over here. Yep, hashhead. So right now, I need to get some more stake. I only have 10 testnet XNT staked right now, so I'm not getting any slots. You'll notice that once the stake levels hit a certain level, once you start getting up into the 12, 13, 14,000, these people are getting selected to pick slots. Whereas the stake starts to fall off, you're looking at 20, 11, 10, 2. These people are not getting slots. They're not getting picked to be the leader. Shout out to Frosty. See, he's not being picked. He has some back here. I don't think I've been picked at all yet. And I don't know if it's just the performance of my validators low, but my pink time's okay. So I'm just kind of chilling out watching it. My plan for the weekend is to figure out how to write a Rust contract, like an X1 contract that will kind of like the early version of the testnet where you can delegate to my node and then claim some hash tokens, claim 420 hash tokens every day. So that's kind of my side project for the weekend. Gonna be figuring out how to do that in Rust. You know, I can do that with the EVM with Solidity pretty easy, but Rust is a different story and I'm really trying to learn. It's easy to launch an SPL token, but as far as the Rust contracts, I am so confused. I really need to buckle down and get that one going. But yeah, the docs over on x1.xyz are looking really nice. I've been talking to Zensu. There's going to be some updates coming. I'll be working on some tutorials here. So trying to get the dust off the camera, get back into the streaming thing. But the plan is to create a couple tutorials, how to spin up a validator, how to make a read-only node, and talk about staking and performance and the different types of nodes and hardware you'll need and what it takes to run a validator. So that's going to be fun. But these docs are over on docs.x1.xyz. So come check these out. Yeah. And then what else we got? Still mining XenBlocks. I'm actually doing it all on my home network. God, I have so much to talk about. I don't even know what to say. As I'm logging in to check the miner. Here. I can't talk and type at the same time, apparently. So this is my little GPU server in the basement. And yeah, this thing's been running for 244 hours. We got 400 normal blocks, 500 Zunis, and it's just churning away at 7,000 hashes a second. But what's cool about this is I'm also running the EmojiDracula bot. So this is something that's kind of cool. I can demonstrate it for you here. Let me pull up Telegram here. And this is just something fun. So this is something fun I did. I'm trying to learn about AI, how AI works, and how you can run your like a private large language model and train it yourself and do this type of thing. So I took one of my GPUs. I sacrificed one of my XenBlocks GPUs. I have the other two of them mining. One of them's running the LLM, and then one of them's running like the Flux thing. So what that means is I actually have a bot over here on Telegram, and you can come over to the EmojiDracula.win website and join the Telegram and interact with this thing. So if you come over to Telegram, you just tag it. You say, hey, EmojiDracBot, how are you today? And it's actually just like chatting with GPT. So it's going to go talk to the large language model, and you can actually see that happening here. So recent conversation, how are you today? It's going to post the response. So any second now, I should see the response. And I actually have it trained to do a couple different things. So he got a message. Questions, how are you? It's intriguing. Vampires like me cannot experience emotion. So it just responds like an LLM. But it can do some pretty interesting things. Like if you do /price, type in Zen crypto, it'll actually give you the price of Zen. So it goes out to the DEX Screener API, grabs the price, formats it nicely, and you can see the price of Zen. It also does GUI. So if you do /gas and type in ETH, it'll tell you the current gas on Ethereum. It's 1.4 GUI, super cheap, super easy. You can do gas base. It'll tell you the base on gas, the gas on base. It's currently at 0.5. How crazy is that? On ETH, it's 1.4. On base, it's 0.5. Your GUI. What's up, Howler? Welcome. Then the really cool thing is it actually generates images too. So I can say, imagine, I don't even know, EmojiDrac admiring Ethereum gas being low in outer space wearing a spacesuit. So I can actually type in /imagine in the Telegram chat, give it this image prompt, and it'll respond. So it's fun. You can actually see it interacting with my GPUs. So it's loading the image right now. It's using the Flux clip model, 25%. You'll see this progress bar fill across the screen. Once it finishes generating the images, it'll actually pop that over into Telegram. So there's our Emoji Dracula admiring Ethereum gas being low. And yeah, he's got the Ethereum vibes right now. This is how everybody on Ethereum feels right now. They're kind of sick because the price hasn't gotten above 3,000. Gas is low. There's no funds being made. All the ETH bros are just sad right now. So that's pretty funny. But some other cool things. So that's by default, it uses the Flux model, but you can actually type in Imagine model and it'll actually do a couple different models. So you can do like Stable Diffusion 3.5 and it'll use Stable Diffusion 3.5. It has like 2.5, 3.5. It'll do Playground, Flux. So it's just me learning how to do the AI thing, sacrificing the GPU just to have this fun little chat bot. And it's really just that. It's a bot. It's not even, I wouldn't even qualify this as an AI agent. It's just kind of a tool more than anything. A chat bot with some hotkeys. So yeah, let's see what the Stable Diffusion 3.5 version looks of. See, now that looks completely different than the Flux one, which is good. I'd imagine that it's a different model. I like the sad green face emoji vampire better. So that's one thing we've been playing with, working on this emoji Drac bot. Got to set up an emoji Dracula. Got into the Black Cave, some other places, the Hashhead Telegram. So that's one thing we've been working on. Another thing is the bubbles. So this was another fun weekend project. I think it was either Titan X or Pulse Chain, but one of them had a pretty cool bubbles project. And I'm like, what the hell? Zen needs, we need our own bubbles. So decided to make the Zen bubbles here. It's hosted on hashhead.io. If you go to bubbles.hashhead.io, and there's a couple different things here, a couple different ways to look at it. There's the alts, which are non-Zen. So you have your VMPX, you have your PTGC. Shout out to Rolando, up 24%. That's pretty awesome. You got the Jack token on Pulse Chain. You got the Phoenix, XenCat, EmojiDrac. You got the Hexen. So those are the alts. These actually come and go. So when these Zen alts get very low volume, they don't show up in Dex Screener, and if they don't show up in Dex Screener, then they're not going to show up here. So you might see one show up one day, and then the next day it won't be there. We also have, same with Zen, so we have Zen on all the different chains. If one of the chains goes dead or there's no volume that day, it'll disappear, but for the most part, these pretty much all show. You see PZen up 3%, Doge Chain Zen up 6%, AZen up 10%, CBZen up 16%, and then you can really just look at them all together. It kind of goes crazy. So this goes by the price changes. You can also do it by market cap to see the ones with the biggest market cap. PTGC up to a $300 million market cap. You got Zone at a $1.3 million market cap. And then you got the super small caps. The Doge Chain Zen at $6,000 market cap. You got Hexen at $800. So that's kind of funny. But yeah, you can look at it on different time frames. And there's also the table view. I think the table view is helpful if you just want to get a large picture overview of the ecosystem. You can sort it by market cap, sort it by volume. See Zen, PTGC with the high volume, CB Zen with the high volume. And you see there's only 2 cents on CO Zen. That's kind of funny. 333 on Matic Phoenix. Validator tutorials would be great. You saw that hidden bullish div on the weekly BTC? Let's go see. Yeah, I got a funny oh yeah. I mean, there's just Bitcoin's the only chart that doesn't really look bearish to me anyway. I mean, this looks like it's showing strength. Is this stochastic RSI? But I thought this was kind of funny. I pulled this back a few days ago. I used to post ideas on TradingView, and my favorite one is the Pi Cycle Top. So this is it's funny because I can't even load this. Back when I made this chart, it cost like $20 a month to use Premium TradingView. Now that same subscription costs like $500 a month, so I can't actually use this chart. If I go to use it, it tells me that I need to buy a more advanced version with more indicators. So like, you're playing as a limit of one save chart, upgrade now. So I'm not paying $50 a month. Or no, I was looking at the year. It used to be like $100 a year. So the essential one's $150 a year, but you got to get the premium for $5.99 a year. No thanks. But so this is the halving chart with the Pi Cycle Top. So basically, this is a pretty famous chart. I just decided to recreate it myself. So the first halving here, going all the way back, 2013. You had the halving, and then you had the top right around $1,000. And then there was 400 days until the next bottom. Once it bottomed, it took about 1,000 days to the next top. In between that 1,000 days, right in the middle was the halving. So that's the second halving. Then in 2017, we hit the top at 20,000. And it took about the same, 400 days to get to the bottom. Once we hit the bottom, it took about another 1,000 days to get to the top. So those first two cycles, it was 400 days to the bottom, 1,000 days to the top. And then in 2021, same thing, 378 days to the bottom. So I essentially did the same thing. I'm like, okay, it's going to be about 1,000 days. So I measured out 1,000 days. That took me to October 2025. So that means if it follows this pattern based on the Pi Cycle Top, the halving, and basically 400 days to the bottom and 1,000 days to the top, we're looking at the top this fall, this late summer, early fall. Now what's crazy is I drew this January 2023. It was actually late 2022 I made the chart. I published it in January 2023. If I hit play here, look how this played out. I mean, that's from November 2022 when I made the chart to now. So it looks really on point, right? I mean, we're coming up on our 1,000 days. We're coming up to the top of the diminishing return line. So if this just continues to cruise, we're looking at late summer, early fall as being the top of the market. But maybe now's the top if everybody front runs that, and it just kind of falls off early. They continue to get earlier and earlier. They continue to get weaker and weaker. The diminishing returns, each top's a little lower as far as percentages go. So that'd be worst case scenario if this is the top. But I think it's just kind of a cool down. You see, we have these big cool downs. This fractal was actually taken from 2018, the big 2017. So you see these big 20-30% pullbacks. I think we're about to have the same thing. Just back here, right here, right here, and then just continue back through the summer. So hoping that's what it'll be. Yeah, what else we got? So So we're mining our XenBlocks. We're running our validator. Working on hashhead.io. Got a bunch of fun tools over on hashhead.io. I added support for coin tools for the Google Calendar export. So if you have a bunch of mints over on coin tools, you can come over to hashhead.io, come down here to the ZenFT calendar export script. And it's just a Python script. Basically asks for your address. It'll search your address for all your Zen mints, put it into a Google Calendar ICS file. You can import that into your phone, and then you have reminders for all your mints. So it's just a free tool I made. I use it myself. I have the Coin Tool POI for Coin Tool, and then you have the ZenFTs for ZenFTs. So it's out there if you want to use it. I use it. Like to update my calendar file, once or twice a month, because every time Gwei's the slow, I'm out here putting mints in. So that's what we. Is that how we should end the show? And it's always kind of funny, when I think about Zen, it's always been like a progression, like a cycle. So the first year of Zen, I did all vanilla mints, and I was claiming so many vanilla mints, and it was extremely annoying. Second year, it was nothing but ZenFTs. So last year, all summer on stream, I was claiming ZenFTs every week. Every week I had new ZenFTs. First of the month were always big claims. So now in 2025, I'm doing the batch minters and the reminting. So I'm in this phase of let me switch wallets here. So for 2025, I got about 580 VMUs cooking. And I've just been coming in here anytime Gwei's low, so might as well do one. So let's set it. I just come in here. I set it to 600 days. It always shrinks down. So right now we're at 469. Nice. And I'll come in here, do 10 mints, and this is going to be like $5 for 10 VMUs. Yeah, look at that, 643. That's if I leave it at 1.4. I can actually come in here, set the custom Gwei. We'll set it to 0.9, less than 1. So if this will go off, I'm going to get I'll get 10 VMUs at $4. So we'll send it, and let's see what happens. They've been going through pretty quick. Sometimes, it might have to wait a bit. If Gwei's 1.5, I send it at 0.9, but I wouldn't be surprised if this goes through. That was just for demonstration, but 3 hours ago. Wow, that did actually go through. So if you're not minting Zen when the Gwei is under 1, I don't know what you're doing. That's crazy. How did that go through? Yeah, so zenburner.eth and CoinTool Zen Batch Minter. $4 for 10 VMUs. Get them while they're hot. Now, what's scary is what's going to happen if Gwei is 0.5 a year from now, which has kind of been the story with Ethereum over the last 2 years. I was saying today, I was on Crypto Bro when he was streaming, it's like, I used to get pumped when Gwei was under 30. I'd be letting off mints at like 25, 20 Gwei, thinking that was low. And now we're getting 0.8. Let's let that off for 0.9 Gwei. 10 VMUs for $4. I'll take it. But yeah. So that's all I got for today. I just kind of wanted to come on here. Needed to refresh a little bit. Got to get back in the groove. Testing out the mic, testing out the camera. Got the new PC. I'm rocking the 470 now. And yeah, I appreciate you guys coming out. I'm going to try to stream a bit more. I might try to do some weird schedules. Like, I thought about waking up early and doing an early morning stream before I get my day started. Maybe doing late night streams. I'm not really sure yet. But yeah, I appreciate your time. Thank you guys for coming out, and hope you have a good Friday. We'll be back. As always, I hope you stay zen. Peace.
Thank you.